Good evening, my beloved Beyond the Call of Duty and family, and good evening to my EOW family. James, can you say hello?
Hi.
Damien,
Roll call.
Cody, uh, there's Ray, Jen's over here, Cynthia's right here. Can't see her.
Roy.
There she is. There's Richard and the true JC from Chicago.
Not really.
No?
No, I think you got me on H. So
62 days.
yes.
17 more left. It's coming up fast. Today was a service day. Want to do a huge shout out to Signature Harley Davidson over here in
Perrysburg.
Perrysburg. Yeah, they not only got all the Harleys. Did who's this one? Oh, this is who is this?
That was the guy that paid for the service.
Oh, gotcha. I'll give a shout out to him. Perrysburg, Harley Davidson, Signature. They got all of our 5 bikes in, completely took care of it, plus gave us some discounts.
Yes.
So really humbled by them, and they did a fantastic job. And timing wise, it took them all day, but each and every one of the techs took personal care to make sure that we were safe on the road. I want to do a shout out to what Toyota dealership is that?
York.
Is that
Yark.
Yark
Yark.
Automotive Group? And we took our Toyota Tundra there for service. Again, all of these are pre-arranged, so there's no excuse on we didn't know who you are or whatever. But they went above and beyond. Again, John Popular, senior or service advisor, just absolutely took care of our Toyota. Got it in, got it done, got it out, but more importantly, did not charge us.
Yeah.
Completely donated it all. So hats
That was
out to them.
incredible.
Hats out to them.
Yes.
Want to really do a hats out to Discount Tire, located in York as well. They're going to be in not York, but Perrysburg. The address is actually 27135 Crossroads Parkway, Rossford, Ohio. Discount Tires. The store manager is Chuck Cobb, but I want to give a shout out to Derek Whitehead, who's their senior tech manager. We explained to him what
Didn't get done.
didn't get done.
Yeah, at the Dodge dealer.
Yeah, we didn't. We explained what happened at Charlie's Dodge, which we'll talk about in a second. But we had to get our tires rotated and make sure that everything's copacetic and working and all of that. He not only took care of it immediately, even though he had customers, he knew that we were on a timeline because we had to get our trailer before they closed, and got it taken care of, rotated, balanced, made sure everything was good. Didn't charge us a dime.
And I went back and backed the trailer right in front of the store.
Yeah.
To where they could get a picture. And he said if he can figure out how to do it, he's going to put it on the website.
Perfect. They're gonna put it on the. And you know what? Discount Tire. We've done this now throughout our trip.
Yes.
They have really stepped up nationwide. So I'm gonna tell you, Discount Tire needs a shout out. And if you need a good service for vehicle tires, go over there. Let's talk about our uh, well, we took our beautiful memorial to trailer to Camping World of Toledo.
Yes.
They did take care of it, and they gave us a slight discount. Serviced the whole thing. They found some issues, got it taken care of, got it in and out, and we really thanked them for
Yes.
that. And again, that was Trailer to Camping World of Toledo.
I was able to drop it way before time.
Yeah, we were able to get in there way before they opened, so they understood that we had to get our vehicle serviced and all of that. So we took it to Dodge. Took a brand new Dodge to a Dodge dealership. We called them a couple of months in advance. I don't know. I think this trip is just bad on Dodge because we have not had up to this point, other than our Dodge, which is located in Kellogg, Idaho. Okay, Kellogg, Idaho. We have not had a single good experience with Dodge. Dodge corporate really needs to look
Yes.
into this.
And even my local at home there's customer services went down there.
Dodge seriously needs to look into this because Chrysler Dodge, you need to look at your dealerships. When you make an appointment, first of all, you're asking a certain amount for a vehicle. The customer's paying for this. Customer's buying the vehicle. It's not that you're giving us a vehicle free of charge. Customer then is choosing to
Which
use.
we wouldn't be opposed to.
With you, absolutely. Yeah. If you want to give us a free vehicle to advertise, please do so. Customer then chooses to use a Dodge dealership when he could go to a certified dealer, mechanic or whatever, but chooses to use a Dodge dealership, makes an appointment, pre-makes it in advance, explains what we're doing, gets it there, gets it to the service tech, says, here it is, we made an appointment, yes, I'm expecting you, got it. We have codes that are blowing up on this vehicle. Can you make sure the codes are all checked out? We've had this code coming up repeatedly. The last dealership didn't do anything about it. Again, can you? Yes, yes, yes. We need the tires rotated. We'll get that handled. Yes, yes, yes. We go to pick it up 5 hours later. Stand there for 15 minutes. Nobody helps us.
Everybody walks right by us and will not speak to us.
Yeah, walks by us. Doesn't even speak to us. So finally I say to this young man, do you work here? First he says no. But then he says, yes, I do. How can I help you? I'd like to pick up our vehicle and pay for it. We'll go inside to the window and they'll take care of you. We go to the window and it was like we were an inconvenience.
Yes.
She's like, gets up from her chair, walks to the window, says, can I help you? Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock's. We're here to get a car. So I'm like, yes, we're here to pick up a vehicle and pay for it. What's it under? Beyond the Call of Duty. Can't find it. Can't find it. Finally finds it. $800. Okay. So I give her the money. Can you explain to me what was done? Oh, come to this next window. So we walk to the next window and she comes to the window. She says, oil change. That's it? Is there any other notes? Did you guys check out the engine? You'll have to ask the service tech. Then why are you even giving me the paperwork? Service tech comes up. So the same guy that checked us in, he says, yeah. I said, did you check the codes? Yeah, we cleared the codes. We figured that you can take care and look at it in detail when you have a few days down at your normal dealership.
You can deal with it when you get back into
Town.
Is the exact words.
I'm like, what? So he says, yeah. I said, so, but the codes are cleared. Wow, it's nice that the codes are cleared.
Could have bought a $60 tool at the
Yeah.
Did it yourself.
Yeah.
I said, so you charged me $800 for a oil change? Yeah. I said I could have taken it to Jiffy Lube and charged $125 for an oil change. Maybe.
Yeah.
Did you change and flop out the tires like we asked? We asked you for a rotation on tires. No, we didn't do that because we don't have the tool. Then why are you advertising that you're rotating tires? So, Charlie's Dodge Ram Chrysler
Here in Mau
Mau.
Maumee.
Yeah, I would recommend if you want to really take care of your vehicle, and you are like us where you're making an appointment and not just a quick drive-through, find a dealership that will actually treat you and service you and take care of your vehicle.
Go somewhere else.
Don't go there. Don't. So there's my shout out for that.
Shut down.
I mean, I just am amazed, John. I'm amazed. You
No,
know, you go in. Here's this small, not small, but a dealership Toyota. That
Dodge.
no Toyota.
Oh,
We
sorry.
walk in, and it's
Oh,
customer
wow.
service.
Yes.
Yes, we're expecting you. Yes, you did call. Yes, everything's taken care of. We'll call you as soon as the vehicle's done. On top of that, they even said, you know, we had said we want the brakes swapped out if need be, if they're bad.
Don't need them.
They said, you know what, we've looked at them. They're getting down there, but they're going to last another 5 to 10,000 miles. Just I wouldn't feel
can't-
comfortable wasting the money.
Said we couldn't see charging you.
And then we go to pay for it, and they're like, it's taken care of. John,
They were sending you videos of the
Yeah.
of the service.
yeah, they were sending videos of the service. And if I show you the paperwork from Dodge, it's a receipt. That's all they gave me.
Yeah.
You know how you normally
No
say,
details.
hey, your tire pressure was this, we've checked it.
Parts, labor, breakdown. Yes.
Nothing.
No. I have the same vehicle at home, and I shout out to my Benton Housing Dodge dealer in Orland Park. They're awesome. So
Maybe next
have
year if
that
we're
issue.
in that area, we could
just schedule it ahead of time, no problem.
Yeah. All right. Well, tomorrow we got a long day. We're not early, but we have a long day. Where are we tomorrow?
Started out going to Detroit Police Department for Corporal Darrell Dwayne Cross Jr. End of watch 7/8/21. Then we go to Wayne County SO for Corporal John Joseph
Wachowski.
Wachowski. And
We believe.
then
12/21/21.
Shiawassee County SO, Deputy Darrell Lamar Henderson, end of watch 9/11/21.
Yep. And then overnight in
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
dinner was provided by Raymond. Very well done.
Yes.
Thank you, Ray.
Ray
Fruit.
was doing his Benihana routine today with the rice.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. Yeah. That's
No
what he was
volcano on you, know.
We should have had him do that.
Right?
Can we get
Onion
the
volcano?
Can we do the onion volcano tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, but I'll do an argument.
Yeah, we could do one. That'd be cool.
Make it like a train as it goes across.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be cool. John, what's going on, buddy?
Looking forward to the rest of this ride now this week. We're getting into the Great Lakes states, which is near and dear to my heart, being a Midwest boy, and especially with the FOP family. It's where our bread is buttered, with all the labor states being in the Great Lakes for the most part, the big ones at least. So it's a little more sentimental with connections to FOP leaders in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois. So it'll be
Well, I think
Probably a little
it's-
more emotional.
It will be because this is your territory.
names
Just-
are more familiar,
yeah, yeah.
stories are more familiar.
Yeah. And same thing with us with Washington State.
Yeah.
Whenever we have one in Washington State, it's a lot closer, a lot more powerful.
There's that 7 degrees of separation, like Kevin. Somebody close to you knows that person. If you didn't know them,
Absolutely.
you don't have to go too far. Maybe 1 or 2 degrees when it's
Yeah,
closer to home.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do a shout out and a challenge for you and your FOPs here.
I told you, I will absolutely champion this cause on a greater stage going forward. Lodge 7,
Lodge 7.
when we first got involved last year and kind of keeping the step going forward and bigger and better, it's a very worthwhile, amazing organization that we talk about never forgetting. And I don't know that you got a better example of never forgetting than this trailer and these riders and these men and women behind me. It literally is just a pick-me-up. We do a good job of doing these memorial services in the moment, the days and weeks to follow these tragedies, but then far too often it's on to the next name, the next tragedy. This organization recycles that memory and that emotion a year later, sometimes a little bit longer, and lets the families know you have not been forgotten by us or by others. So it has many different positive causes and effects that I think is an avenue the FOP should explore on a much greater detail, because a lot of these are members too. And whether they're FOP members or not is almost irrelevant. They're all law enforcement. They all put on a badge and try and make this world a little bit safer for all of us, and they deserve that extra special acknowledgement.
They do, wearing that beautiful uniform and being that peacemaker, that working under God, and then being called to God, and leaving behind mothers, fathers, leaving behind children. That their world just stops.
And in a climate where the police have been blamed for just about everything wrong with society, primarily the last 2 years, it just makes that loss even more, because you just feel like nobody appreciated your loved one that died
Absolutely.
doing the job. Even, I mean, before there'd be a lot of pomp and circumstance, and rightly so. That's kind of been tamped down the last couple of years specifically. So, whatever we can do to help offset that, I think is definitely mandatory.
Absolutely. So we'll be out and about tomorrow. Please come out, see this beautiful memorial. Lay your hand on it. You'll feel all the love that comes out of it. Just meet the families, meet the officers, give them some love. At the end of the day, that's all it is love. So appreciate you guys.
And if you routinely watch these updates, I will tell you, sponsorships do matter. And I've only now joined this ride for the last 2 days. But working in the biggest lodge in this country, I know the importance of having teamwork going on and trying to organize all of this. She's hiding in a corner over there, but she does an amazing job organizing all this ahead of time. But those sponsors definitely make this ride that much easier. So if you have the ability to get the word out and patronize the ones that actually help make this possible, it's encouraged and appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. Letting them know that they saw it. They saw it on this and
Correct.
stuff. Well, let's go to some comments. We don't have a toast tonight. We may do a toast at the end just for everyone. All 608 tonight. That's what we'll do. So,
How about I got one?
yeah. I want one. I have one that I want to do with you tonight for something special. So, Tammy, hello.
So we
Hope
gotta
you all
do
have a
two?
good. Yeah,
Miss
we'll do
you.
two. He misses you. We love you. So, Sherry, good evening. Eddie, good evening. Hear that you're coming
Hey, Eddie.
soon, so can't wait to see you. Evening from Van Buren County, Michigan. Safe travels. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, we met you in 2020, and we won't let you go. Safe travels, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Thank you. Allison, thank you for all you do. No, thank you guys for tuning in on a Monday. Yeah, we're gonna do a little toast. Let's do a toast for the 608. But you have somebody very special that you wanted to do a toast for.
You act like you know. Or is that what I just said? That I have something?
No, I think that you have somebody that you should do a toast for. We talked about it yesterday.
Now you got me. I was already thinking of a different toast. Now you got me.
No, okay, we'll
rewinded
go
to
with you.
yesterday
We'll
then.
go with your. I have 3 more days of you, so 4 more days.
Richard said we got plenty of Fireball too, so we're good. Where's yours? Are you going that way?
Well,
All right, we'll start-
he normally makes a drink.
We'll
for
start
me,
with the beer. How about that?
All right.
We got the 608 on the trailer. Here's a toast to all the pending COVID line of duty deaths that have not been determined just yet.
There we go. Toast.
Never forgotten,
Never forgot.
because we have 3 of them.
Did you make one for me?
Can't get good help these days.
He's really normally good about that. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, did you want one? Are you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready.
Well, he took my cup. He took my
Yeah,
cup.
there's your.
No, he's not Fireball. I'll get the cup.
There's a. That's his cup.
That's why I brought it down.
You want it full?
No.
Give him a bottle. Give him a bottle and a straw.
No, just give him the whole bottle if you're gonna fill the cup up.
Your FOP.
Oh, this is one of those weird cups.
Yeah. That
Oh,
you went
changed
to his
color.
funeral.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're drinking urinal
You see-
juice.
I thought it. Didn't I mention it last night?
They heard you say that.
I did. I thought I did at the beginning.
No, we talked about it,
All right.
but we didn't do one.
It's like
But who was the other one?
his tongue's been
Well, there was both. The past national president and Lou was president of Lodge 1. So before I joined this ride, I was kind of traveling, crisscrossing the country here over the weekend, attending memorial services for some of FOP's legends. I was in New Mexico 2 days ago, commemorating the life and memory and efforts of former FOP National President Gil Gallegos, who was the Albuquerque police chief at one point. Gil was an amazing soul and a very good friend to 2 of my FOP brothers, James Flores and Bob Martinez out in New Mexico. And then before that, I was in D.C., Lodge 1, for Lou Cannon's memorial service. And for everybody in law enforcement who's been to DC Police Week, Lou kind of helped start that way back in the day, from just a simple little party in the street and at the lodge to what it is now and the memorial service that it's grown into. Lou lived for that kind of stuff. So Lou is a mentor to one of my good friends, DC Lodge President Mike Murphy, current president, and former Gigi Neal. So on behalf of Lou and Gil, I just want to raise a glass and say they kind of help make the FOP what it is, and it's the #1 organization in this country for law enforcement. Cheers.
Salute.
I'm out of Fireball and toast, by the way.
Oh my God.
Don't even think about it.
Well, I think if there's any questions, if anyone has any questions, send a message or post it and on the chat, and we'll answer it. We're just going to get ready. Had a beautiful dinner. Rain's held up, and we hope the rain gods stop for a while. If you're out and about, again, please remember, if you see an emergency vehicle, stop, move over, or pull over. Please, it doesn't cost you anything. No money whatsoever. 3 little words, I love you. You can say those to any first responder or peacemaker. If they allow you to give them a hug, give them a hug. More importantly, if you see any survivors or EOW family members, tell them you love them. Please don't say we know how you feel. This is one of the most retarded things you could say. Just give them a hug. Tell them you love them. Remind them that they are the hero's hero that allowed a beautiful hero to reside amongst us. Remind them of these things. And remind them we're not going to forget their names. So, love you all. Bless you all. And to my EOW family, love you all.
Before you click off there, just remind everybody, you got any friends in Detroit, tell them to come out and support, not necessarily for the organization, but for the officers there in Detroit. 9:30 a.m., we'll be rolling into downtown Detroit Police Headquarters. If they're working downtown,
Come
try
out.
and pop out of work for a quick half hour.
Yeah, take
and,
your lunch.
Just show some support.
Take your lunch. Listen, if you're working in Detroit, there's absolutely no excuse. If you got friends and families working in Detroit,
Message them.
message them. Tell them about this. And John is completely right. There should be no excuse for the general public not to come out there and support this, because guess what? Every day you're going through that city of Detroit, you're being protected by a Detroit police officer. Every time you go home, your home is being protected by a Detroit police officer if you live in Detroit. So at
And
least,
Detroit should be a model example of hope.
Yeah.
From where
Yeah.
they've come from the 90s to where they are now.
Yeah.
Especially as a kind of roadmap for the rest of us in these big cities. Change is possible.
absolutely. So love you all, bless you all, and hopefully see you soon.